If you're a woman over 40 and lately you've been feeling puffy, tired, and honestly just not like yourself, stay with me because in this video, I'm going to walk you through 7 things that can help women our age look and feel better from the inside out. I'm talking about feeling more alive, more like the real you, the you that maybe you've lost. Because here is something that I see all the time. I want you to picture 2 different women, both over 40. One looks tired, not because she doesn't care, not because she's not getting sleep, but because life has been draining her for years. She's doing everything for everyone else, everyone around her. Her energy is flat, her skin is dull, her eyes just don't have that spark that they used to. And somewhere along the line, she's lost herself. And now the other woman, she isn't perfect. She's not doing some impossible to imagine 3-hour wellness routine, but she's awake in her life again. Her energy is different. She carries herself differently. And the difference between these 2 women, it's not luck, it's not random. The difference is the small things that the one stopped ignoring. My name's Jenny Tonin. I'm a holistic nutritionist and I help women like us, women who are over 40, stop spinning their wheels with diet and exercise and punishing plans that are unsustainable and simply don't work for the long term. And instead learn how to finally work with their body, not against it, in a way that feels good and actually last. And I want to be honest with you right from the start, because I'm not making this video pretending that I've arrived at some finish line where I have everything perfectly worked out and there's never a hiccup in my life. I teach this for a living and I still have stretches where I'm running on empty. I'm reaching for more coffee than maybe I should be. And I'm skipping that walk that I know is so good for me. So I know what it feels like firsthand to be that first woman. Some weeks I still am her, but I also know what's possible. Years ago, I was diagnosed with PCOS and basically handed a script for my life. I was told I'd be lucky to stay under 200 pounds. I was told that I would need fertility drugs if I wanted to even have a chance of conceiving. And I was told that this was just the luck of the draw, my genetics, and there was really nothing I could do about it. I didn't accept that. And I figured out the small, unglamorous daily things that I needed to do, the exact kind of things that we're talking about today, and everything for me changed. My symptoms turned around, my cycle came back. I have 3 kids, all conceived naturally. So when I tell you that your body can change as a woman over 40, that's not just some slogan. I've lived the falling off and also the coming back. And I promise that you can too. Now, before I give you all 7 things, I want to give you the one idea that holds them all together. Because on the surface, these 7 things are all going to look unrelated. The puffiness, the exhaustion, the not feeling like yourself, not looking the way that you expect to when you look in the mirror. And the problem is this: somewhere along the way, you became the last person on your list. So this video isn't really about 7 different hacks. It's about 7 small ways to stop abandoning yourself. And when you begin to see it that way, everything that follows stops feeling like a to-do list and instead starts to feel like you're coming back home. We spend so much of our time and our money thinking about what we need to put on our skin as women over 40. And don't get me wrong, I love good skincare just as much as just about anyone. But your skin, your energy, your digestion, even your cravings and your mood and how puffy you may or may not feel, all of that is connected to what's happening in your body. A woman can use every serum and lotion and potion out there and spend a fortune doing it. But if she is underhydrated, if she's living on coffee, barely eating real food, maybe drinking a bit too much wine, her body is going to show it. So start your morning with water instead of coffee. I'm not asking you to give up your morning coffee if that's what you love, but add some minerals or electrolytes to a big glass of water and drink that back before anything else first thing in the morning when you wake up. You can also get hydration from food. Think of the most hydrating foods out there. Things like cucumber, berries, citrus, soups, herbal teas. The list goes on. This is not about chugging a gallon of water a day. It's about learning how to help your body to actually be replenished. Now, this is where so many of us can get it backwards. We want more energy. We want better skin. We don't want to have to struggle with cravings. We're always seeking a better mood, better hormones. And most of us are doing all of this while trying to eat as little food as possible. And let me be clear with you, that is not nourishing. After 40, more than ever, your body needs consistent, reliable nourishment. It needs steady energy coming in. It needs enough protein and enough minerals, enough real food. You don't have to be perfect, but you need to be giving your body enough of what it requires so that it can do all of the things that you're needing it to do. And here's the simple why, because I always want you to understand the why. After 40, your body starts losing muscle faster than it used to. And muscle is what keeps your metabolism humming. It keeps your body strong. It keeps your blood sugar steady. And protein, well, that's how you hold on to the muscle. So this is not some diet rule. This is maintenance so that your body can keep on carrying you for the next 40, 50, or 60 years, or even longer. So I invite you to try this. Build your first meal of the day around protein and color, eggs and vegetables, Greek yogurt and berries, cottage cheese and fruit, leftovers from dinner. Eating a protein-focused meal doesn't need to be complicated and it doesn't need to be time-consuming. But when you do this, you're sending your body a very clear message. We don't have to run on empty today. Next, well, this is where movement becomes so much more than just about calories burned. Moving your body in the right way, especially as a woman after 40, can change how you feel in your body. It can change your relationship with your body. It helps your circulation, it helps your lymphatic flow, but it also lifts your mood, it aids your digestion, it helps you to feel less stagnant. And in all honesty, almost all of us women over 40, the last thing we need is another punishing workout plan. We need to move in a way that reinvigorates us, that brings back that spark to our life. So if you can, walk daily. Even 10 minutes will help, especially if you do it after a meal. Do some stretches when you get up in the morning. Do a short strength training session using body weight. Use a rebounder. The goal isn't to punish your body and make it conform. The goal is to reinvigorate and wake it up. Now, these next two ones, they're the ones that I see most women wave away. So see if you catch yourself in either one of them. Okay, so I'm gonna interrupt this video for one quick second. If what I've been saying here is waking up something in you and you wanna do this work, but you don't wanna do this work alone, and I'm not talking about another diet or workout plan, that's exactly why I created Becoming. It's my 21-day reset from the inside out for women over 40. The daily practices, the mindset work, the body basics, all built for a real woman living a real life. So you literally cannot fall behind. And the moment you join, I'm going to send you my free workshop, 3 essential steps to lasting change and weight loss that nobody talks about so that you can get started today. We are taught to normalize so many things that we don't actually have to accept. Feeling puffy all the time, waking up tired, dealing with cravings every single night, feeling inflamed, heavier, slower. Yes, things change as we get older. Our hormones change, our sleep changes, our stress tolerance changes. We don't handle blood sugar fluctuations the same as we used to in our 20s and 30s. But things changing doesn't mean all is doomed, that we have to give up and there's nothing we can do about it. Your body is a messenger. Your body is not failing you. It's talking to you. Feeling puffy, that's information. We might not like the message, but it's information. Cravings are information. Waking up exhausted is information. Your symptoms aren't a verdict. They're a message. We have to learn how to interpret and understand that message. So we have a choice. We can either respond to the message our body is giving us or just keep on on dismissing it and chalking it up to aging. So for 1 week, I invite you to just notice, be honest with yourself. How do you feel after you've had a night of poor sleep, after wine, after a day where you indulged in more sugar than you feel was good for you? And how do you feel after having a high protein breakfast, after going for an invigorating walk? This is how you learn how to become a partner with your body again, instead of feeling like you're fighting it. And now let me be clear. I am not here to tell you that you can never have sugar or wine again. You're a grown woman. You get to decide what's right for you. And for most of us, that black and white thinking, it's not realistic. And honestly, I don't want to live that way either. But we do have to be honest about the cost of certain habits when they become too frequent. Too much sugar, too much alcohol, too little sleep, too much stress, not enough protein and water and real food. All of this, it shows up. It shows up in our face, in our waistline, with our energy, with our mood, and in how you feel when you look in the mirror. I call these glow drainers. So choose one glow drainer. Maybe it's late night snacking. Maybe it's the skipped breakfast. Maybe it's that extra glass of wine, and try reducing that this week. And then add in what I call one glow builder, a high protein breakfast, a daily walk, going to bed earlier. Swap one out, swap one in. And now we don't need to chase that perfection mentality. I am not about that. But instead, I'm encouraging you to stop abandoning the basics we need in order to feel our best. And now this one, it matters a lot more than people realize. And this is a pattern that I see constantly in the women that I work with. And I've named this the enough loop. And it can sound like this. I'll buy enough clothes when I'm finally the size that I want to be. Or I'll get in the photo when I look better. Or I'll feel good enough about myself when, but that when, it never comes, because the loop isn't really about losing weight. It's about waiting to feel worthy. So here's the way out. You are allowed to feel good in your body exactly how it is, not 15 or 50 pounds from now, not when everything is fixed, now. And sometimes caring for yourself now is exactly how you start to feel better. So this is something I call the closet exercise. Pull out a couple of outfits from your closet and record yourself wearing them on your phone. Please, this is not an exercise to hate on ourselves or self-criticize. We don't need any of that. Instead, it's to be honest with ourselves, like that caring best friend that hopefully you have, or maybe you wish you had, and ask yourself, does this feel like me now? Can I move through my day in this with a little bit more confidence? If yes, then fantastic. Keep it. If not, let it go. I'm not asking you to go buy a whole new wardrobe. You don't need to do that, but you need a few things, some staples that help you to stop hiding from your own life. Things that you can feel confident and comfortable in. And now this last one has nothing to do with food, but it does have everything to do with nourishment. Because yes, we can talk about protein and water, and we can talk about going for walks and getting enough sleep, and those are all wonderful things that I am a huge advocate for, but there's another kind of nourishment that us women need, and that's connection. Moments that remind you that you are not just here to take care of everyone else's needs and their never-ending demands. If you are a woman on this planet and you have survived here for more than 40 years, I am willing to bet that you are not lazy and you are not unmotivated. But I'm also willing to bet that you are undernourished in your own life, doing all the things for all the other people around you, while slowly letting your own needs and desires and priorities slip away. You've probably heard the term, I use it all the time, you can't pour from an empty cup. And I want to take this one step further, because filling up your cup just so you can continue to pour it out for everyone else around you isn't the goal. Some of what you pour out has to be poured into yourself. So I invite you to try one small thing this week that makes you feel more alive. And this doesn't have to be some big grandiose, dramatic gesture. It can be going for a coffee at some beautiful little cafe you've always wanted to stop in at, a different route that you walk on that you've never explored before, buying yourself some fresh flowers just because, reading a book that expands you, or having breakfast with a good friend and just enjoying their company. Not because any of those one simple things is going to magically fix you, but because life is happening now all around us. Let's be a part of it. The more you come back to the things that you enjoy, that give you some kind of true pleasure, the easier it is to begin caring for yourself again inside your already full life. Now, I've listed 7 different things, and that's a lot. And I know exactly what happens when I suggest all these things and a woman tries to implement doing all 7 things tomorrow. By Friday, she's doing none of them. And again, she feels like she's failed. And I've watched this happen in my own life and with women I'm helping countless times. So here is your one thing, your only assignment for this video. Do something simple for yourself. So tonight, before bed, put a big glass of water beside your coffee maker. When you get up in the morning, drink that big glass of water before you have your coffee, before you do anything for anyone else, before you pick up your phone. And then build your breakfast around protein, eggs, cottage cheese, leftovers from last night's dinner, whatever's easy. And that's it. That's the whole assignment. And I know that that can just feel like it's too small. It's not enough. You feel like you need to do all the things that I've mentioned here. And that's the point. It's small enough that no version of tomorrow will stop you, but it's big enough that your body gets the message loud and clear. We don't have to run on empty today. And I want you to play this forward for a second, because knowing and doing are not the same thing. So 6 months from now, if nothing changes, same coffee for breakfast, same waiting to be smaller, same running on fumes, well, you'll feel the same way as you do right now, just 6 months deeper into it. But think about 6 months of adding in slowly these small things: water in the morning, enough protein on your plate, a walk most days, clothes that are an expression of you, that you feel good in, one thing a week that helps make you feel alive. That woman is different, not because she found some miracle or some silver bullet that fixed everything, but because she stopped ignoring herself. Looking and feeling better after 40 is not about becoming who you were when you were 25. And it's not about fixing yourself. It's about coming back to yourself. It's about becoming that evolved version of you. And listen, you're not going to do this perfectly. I don't either. You can expect to fall off. I fall off all the time, but consistency, I always say, is the secret sauce. We're not meant to do anything 100% perfectly. Instead, it's about coming back, showing up most days, most weeks, aiming for about 85% of the time, hitting the mark. And that's that sweet spot where everything changes. There's a saying in Kung Fu: fall 7 times, get up 8. So if you remember one thing from this video, make it be this: you are not too old and you are not too far gone. You've just been last on your list for far too long. Let's stop leaving ourselves behind. Now, if this video was helpful, then I invite you to subscribe and turn on notifications and like it, and watch this video next, because it's going to teach you the one thing that most women are missing at breakfast that drives their cravings all day long. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.